Sam, just correct me if I'm wrong, but was Jesus worshipped shortly after his birth, multiple times during his ministry,
Yes.
after his resurrection, but before his ascension, and after his ascension, without Jesus ever saying, guys, what are you doing worshiping me?
Yeah. Let me give the references again. When he was around 2 years old, go to Matthew chapter 2, read 2, verse 8, and verse 11. Matthew 2, verse 2, verse 8, verse 11, specifically verse 11. The wise men found the child and his mother in the home, and they worshipped him. And even the gifts they gave him signify that he's God in the flesh. Throughout his ministry, I gave you one, Matthew 14:33, where the disciples worshipped him, saying, truly you are the Son of God. Other places, you can go to John 9, 35 to 38. John 9, 35 to 38, folks. There it says, the blind man, when Jesus said to him, do you believe in the Son of Man? He goes, who is he, Lord, that I might believe? He goes, he who is talking to you, it is him. He goes, I believe, Lord, and worshipped him without a word of rebuke from Jesus. Now, what about after his resurrection? Matthew 28, verse 9, Matthew 28, 17, Matthew 28, verse 9, Matthew 28, 17, a group of women clasped his feet and worshipped him. And then when the disciples saw him alive, risen, glorified, they worshipped him. And the greatest display of worship, John 20, 28, a week after his resurrection. John 20, 28, when Thomas saw the resurrected Lord of glory in his glorified physical body, he answered and said to him, my Lord and my God. And Jesus says in 29, Thomas, you have seen and believed? He didn't say, Thomas, shut up. What's wrong with you? Worship God alone. Mm-hmm. Blessed are those who do not see and believe. Mm-hmm. You got it.
Now, Sam, because I still have the passage here up on the screen, so let's recap here. So what happened in Revelation 22 when John tried to worship an angel?
The angel rebuked him, saying, do not do that. I am a fellow servant with you and your brothers the prophets, hold to the testimony of Christ. Worship God. Rebuked them.
What happened when people tried to worship the Apostle Paul because of the miracles he was performing?
He ran out and rent his clothes. That's Acts 14. You can read verses 8 to 18, specifically 14 and 15. Rent his clothes. He goes, men, we are just men of like nature. Don't do this.
So to someone who is focused on preserving the true worship of God alone, that's a pretty natural reaction. If someone starts worshiping you, hey, stop worshiping me. If someone started worshiping you or worshiping me, that would be our first, whoa, stop that. What in the world are you doing? Exactly. And yet Jesus was worshiped over and over and over again and never bothers to say, guys, what are you doing? You know, I'm just a human prophet of Islam. Never crosses his mind. And so, Abdul Rahman, you just need to put this stuff together. You understand, wait a minute, we're only supposed to worship God. Then get your mind around the fact that Jesus is worshipped over and over and over and over and over again.
The same way that the Father's worshipped by every created thing in existence. Mm-hmm. It's not relative worship. And that's why Jesus says in John 5:23, Abdul Rahman, that all may honor the Son just as they honor the Father. Mm-hmm. He who does not honor the Son does not honor the Father who sent him.